Hello everyone, have you been finding it difficult to sew a safari suit with lining, shoulder pad and chest pad? Yes, this lesson is for you. Just come closer, let's learn fashion together. Trust me, in this lesson, I will be solving your problem right away without further delay. Trust me, I don't fail in this aspect. I'll be teaching you the easiest way to attach a lining, a shoulder pad and a chest pad to a safari suit. Just like you are seeing on the screen, this is the lesson I'll be making. And at the end, you have this result I have here from the scratch. And it's beginners friendly. So all you have to do to qualify is just to watch carefully without skipping any part of it. I am Oden Shalom. Welcome to Oden's Fountains Fashion, where fashion tips are revealed and fashion secret unfolded. If you haven't subscribed, just do good by hitting the subscribe button, like and share if you find this video helpful. In case you need further lessons or update, turn on your notification and you will be good to go. So in this, we are jumping right straight to the lesson. So this is the suit, safari suit, the back lining, the side of the suit, the lining and the front bodies. Have you seen? So all I will be doing is to be taking out the important aspect of this lesson. So just follow me closely. Now, I have sewn the dart, have you seen? And I have gummed the side of this. I've put a stay on it. Sewn the back, have you seen, together by ½ inches or whichever allowance that is kept. Now, I'll be doing this step by step so that I don't waste your time here. So this is the linings for them, the chest padding and the front pieces. You see, the back lining, everything is already sewn like this. Now, the next step is I have ironed and sewn like the front side of the lining to the bodies, front bodies. Have you seen? That is how it is. Now, what do I do next is just to join these sides to the front bodies like this and the side of the lining to the lining part. Now, that is what I'll be doing here. Follow me. Now, I'm done joining them like that. I'll be trimming the down part because I folded 2 inches for the folding allowance. Have you seen? Look at how I folded it. And the lining didn't reach the end. So what I'll be doing now is just to place my front bodies well, and I will trim the excess at the down side of it. But before then, I'll be adjusting the lining so that it doesn't short, like go short. You see, I'll be adjusting it very well. Make sure everything is in place. Now I will cut the down part, the excess out this way. Now that I'm done, I'll be doing the same thing to the other bodies. But before then, I'll notch my lining here. Have you seen? Where I'll be sewing it to the back bodies. ½ inches from this angle here, I'll notch my lining as well. So I'm done doing this now. I'll make sure everything is in place, just like you are seeing there. And now this angle at the front side, look at what I'll be doing to solve this problem. Since it is folded like this is the front. I'll hold it to make sure it meets at that angle where my left hand is. Let me repeat again. This way, look at how you hold it. And I will use my iron to make sure they meet at that angle, those 2 points. Use my iron to press it like this. Now you see how it is. And I will notch where those things meet. This is what we are supposed to have. Let me do the other one again so that you understand it very well again. So now that I'm done, I will notch where those 2 points meet as well. So I want to sew it. Look at how I would do it. That place I marked with the folded line there will meet. I'm turning it this way. Just watch carefully. You see, holding it from the midpoint. Now I will be opening it with my iron and I will press it. You understand? And I will turn it over when I'm done doing that. I'll do that to the two sides, and this is what I have. So I have done that, and I will be going to the next step right away. I will cut out the neck just like you are seeing there. Yeah. So I'll mark my pockets. You know, is the pocket is, let me show you how the pocket is at the end of marking it. You see the nature of pocket we are going to be making here before I further. So 4.5 inches from the margin of the button allowance, I place my pocket. Like 1 inch outside of the dart. Make sure you follow me closely without skipping any part of this lesson. You know, this pocket is very, very technical. So I'll mark it all through like that. And you have to see the shape. Are you seeing? That's the shape of the pocket you are going to be making. So now that I'm done marking the pocket, I will show you. This is the pocket type we are doing, the one I'm ironing. It doesn't have any like sewing on top, no top stitch. The sewing is inside. Have you seen? I'm done attaching the pocket. Now I'll be putting like the chest padding on it. So if you want to know how to make this pocket, I'll drop the link at the end of this lesson or before the end of this lesson. If you skip, you may skip the link. So the pocket is very, very technical. So now that I am putting my chest pad, I'll make sure the hemming gum is really like seated, and I'll press it all while I trim the excesses from the chest pad. I'll give it a nice press as well. Are you seeing? Now I am done. I'll be imputing my hemming gum at this like sewing at the front bodies where the lining met with the bodies. You seeing this place here? Putting my lining. That is what will hold the front bodies to the lining. I'll make sure my thread doesn't hold the lining. I'm arranging it, pulling it inside. So I'm doing it to the other side again so that you understand it better. Make sure you watch this video carefully, because if you skip, you may not be doing it well because you miss a lot. So now that I'm done doing that, the next step is to attach my back bodies. Remember, the lining is different and the bodies is different. I'll place right side to right side. From that armhole point I'll be sewing from. I sew it by 1/2 inches, the inches I kept. You know, when it concerns suit work or safari, I don't keep more than 1/2 inches from my cutting. So I will sew it and make sure the angle from the back bodies and the front or side bodies meet well. You see, I'm arranging them this way. Now arrange it very well and turn it. Don't worry, with the other one I will make it like really visible. So now that I'm done, I will be attaching it to these the back bodies. Like the front bodies now is coming again to the back bodies. Just watch carefully, you understand it better here. Arrange it to the point where it will really lap well. So in case you want to learn how to cut this safari, I have so many, like 3 or 4 lessons about safari. You can drop the question down, or as well as I will drop the link before the end of this lesson. So I had to notch the side that is at the front bodies so that it will ease the opening while pressing. Do the same thing to this other side as well. Now the lining part, I will do the same thing just like I did to the bodies. I will attach the lining, the back lining to the front part again. Now here, this is where the carefulness comes. The back has a notch, just like I notched the front lining while I was trimming the lining out. Now just watch. There's this notch here, have you seen? Where I will sew an end at that notch where I notch like the back side. Have you seen? Look at the notch. I ended there. So if you wish to see how to cut this lining, I have a video for it. Just check my playlist. Check my playlist how to cut this safari or suit lining. It's the same thing as cutting a suit lining. I'll do the same thing to this other side. Then I will like finalize the coupling. If you find this lesson helpful, kindly give it a thumbs up to appreciate me. Just give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, do well by subscribing, because that is the only time you can turn on your notification so that I'll get you notified in my next upload. So I will be attaching the lining to the bodies now. Just watch carefully. Look at the front body lining. Have you seen? Look at the lining. I'll be carrying it to that point, that angle. I sewed the front and back bodies. Have you seen? This lining will come like this and will meet at that point. This is what I should have. And I will make sure those 2 points there with my right hand where I'm holding now will really meet. Those seams, those stitchings will really meet together. You see, just like I am holding, I'll make sure the thing really holds, like meet very well. And I'll pull to my left hand. I'll pull the seams to the left hand just like this. Then I will place it to make sure it meets. Now sew to the end. This is the back bodies I'm sewing to the end. The front bodies won't take that shape. So I'll pull out the seam again to my left side, and I will sew. From that point, your other stitch is stopped. Here I'm not sewing it to the end. I'll sew it and end halfway so that I will complete the process. Just watch. Are you seeing? Look at that point, the front bodies. I'll be turning it, look at, so that you see it very well. Look at how I'm going to do it. I'm going to complete these stitches from the front bodies so that we'll complete the lining, fixing the lining. Watch closely so that you don't miss out this angle. So I'll be folding this like this, folding my lining to meet up with the line of the folded allowance. So I'll follow that line. Now what I will do is just to sew it this way. Watch. I'll be sewing it to the very end. So this is what I will have, but before then I will turn it to the wrong side to complete it first. So now the folded allowance, like the folding of the front bodies, this is how I'm going to hold it to make sure it follows that ironed line. Just watch what I will do. I'll guide it to make sure the folded line is like straight. Now I'm done with that down part. I'll be joining the shoulder. The shoulder from the armhole is where I'll be joining. So I'm not joining with the chest part. The chest part is guided inside. And I'll be joining the other side as well as the lining part again in that order. Kindly hit the like button. Just hit the like button and I'll be really grateful. So now is like to make sure I fold my back bodies very well to align with the front bodies. Have you seen? So I'll fold my back vent this way. So if you watch my previous videos on how to couple a suit, you know how I iron the front bodies like that. So this is what I will have. Now reaching my machine, I have to pull from the wrong side to complete that back vent. So this is what I will have. I will follow this line here and this other line, I will hold it. Then I will turn from the other side to complete it to the middle. So I will impute the hemming gum. Now I'll fold it from the line, according to the line, straight, and I will stitch it with this seam, the middle seam. This is what I will have, and I will pull it over, following the iron line. This one is there. So now to the downside of the front bodies, where I folded that the folding allowance, I will be imputing my hemming gum as well as tacking it just like I did to the back vents, and make sure the lining doesn't sew with it. Don't stitch the lining with it. So when I'm done, this is what I'll be doing to tack it. I'll place it very well and make sure the line follows the way it's supposed to follow. Then I'll fold it this way, and I will tack it to that sewing allowance. So remember, in suit sewing, whatever you do to the left, you do it to the right as well. So I'll do it to the other side again. So if you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe, because I'll be drawing the cutting here, and this is the halfway of this dress and the final look of it right here. Now for the lesson of the pocket and sleeves, just check my playlist, where I'll drop the link just here. Thank you for watching. Make sure you stay tuned, and please like and share for more.